I'm sure that you've heard by now that the Impaler is Joey's sister, Heather. And listen, I really have to give her respect because I really love women in business. I really appreciate this character and what she's bringing to the story. She told Joey that she was in London all these years building this empire from the ground up. And initially I'm saying to myself, I don't know if I should believe her or not because because she's already lied about her identity, right? She led people to think that she was a man, right? Because I guess she just wanted to see people's reaction, and she knew very well that they would respond and respect a male figure better than they would a woman. So that was smart on her part. And she said that she learned it all from Joey and their father when she was a little girl growing up. And of course, we're finding out a little bit more about Joey and that he was abused as a child. And then when she revealed to Joey that she's the Impaler, Joey laughed at her. He laughed hysterically and he thought that she was joking, thought that maybe Heather just had this wild sense of humor, but she was not joking. She said as a child that she was observing, just absorbing, while their father wanted her to be this doting housewife and leave the business to the boys, right, to the men in the family. But she was quietly building a blueprint. She wasn't really studying all of that. And the fact that she's been posing as a man this whole time because of how people react to a woman in her position, that detail alone is telling us everything that we need to know about who she is and how she moves. And I like it. I like it a lot. So when Joey found out, he told her to close up shop there in Fairmont Crest, don't do any more business there. She pushed back. She said that they actually complement each other and she wanted to do business with him. Joey is the type of person who likes to order people around, keep his hands clean, but she doesn't mind getting her hands dirty. I love this character. It's actually a smart pitch. He respectfully declined, of course, but he told her to stay in touch. That stay in touch right there, it's doing a lot of work because Joey, I don't know, he's not the kind of man that says, stay in touch and then just walk away. Right? So we'll see, because I'm sure that that's not the last that we're going to see of this Heather character. Dani and Vanessa are at Joey's place and they're having drinks. And Dani, being the socialite that she is, she was really impressed by some of Joey's taste in furniture, the fact that he cooks, and the fact that there was a picture there of Joey and Vanessa front and center, calling them the real deal, quote unquote. But she's just being Dani. And she started asking all these questions. And, Joey has no friends. Joey doesn't have any family. Doesn't that bother you? And instead of raising red flags for Vanessa, she just defended it like she always does, right? Then Dani shifts to her real concern. How is Vanessa planning to integrate Joey into the lives of her children? And Vanessa's answers, I don't know, she was just completely oblivious, to be honest with you. She thinks that she can keep her parenting life and her romantic life separate so that they don't overlap. Which it already has, and it's been a disaster so far. And then Dani calls her on it. She gets all emotional. They both get emotional, really. And because Vanessa put Dani out. So they got teary-eyed, and then Dani left. And this scene is most important because Dani isn't being cruel. She's just being the friend who sees what the other person in love can't see. And the fact that Vanessa is tearing up instead of just getting defensive, she knows it too. She is heavily bothered that Joey is who he is. But, love is blind. Then we move over to Ted and Andre. And Andre is coming off this deep conversation with Chelsea. He tells Ted about that, and he's feeling genuinely grateful for Dani. He says that he feels blessed to have Dani in his life, and that was really sweet of him to say. And then Dani stopped by. She stopped by Ted's office, speak of the devil, and she wanted to have lunch with Andre. And then Ted mentioned to Dani that Shanice is going to be accompanying him to Martin's campaign event. And he doesn't want to throw Nicole off. That was his concern. Like, really? And Dani is just standing there cheesing the whole time, acting completely unbothered, totally nonchalant, which means she's very bothered, right? And that smile of Dani's was working overtime. We all saw it. She was smiling from ear to ear, right? So she's just letting him know, oh, whatever, she's with you now, so whatever. But I know that deep down it's bothering Dani that he's gonna just blatantly show up, to all these events in Nicole's face. But Nicole is doing the same thing. So I don't know, go figure. So now we go back to Joey and Vanessa. And Vanessa is shocked that Joey knew about Dani's visit, right? Because the guard told him. And she wasn't expecting that level of awareness from him about her personal life, right? But you have to understand who Joey really is. And I think that she knows who he is, but it doesn't really meet her front and center like that all the time. Like, she doesn't really have to experience it at that degree where the guards are just telling him everything, every move that she makes. He knows it pretty much. That's how Joey operates. So he's telling Vanessa that, his sister built this organization from the ground up. And Vanessa's concern is it legal? Right? So she's already on top of things, but Joey just kept throwing her off. I haven't seen her in a while. I didn't really ask her if it was legal. He didn't ask her any of the important questions. This is what he's telling her. But of course, we all know she revealed to him that she is the Impaler and she wants to do business with him. So he's throwing Vanessa off. And, she's definitely the blonde that she is because she didn't have a clue. Even though she was asking all the right questions, he was just telling her anything. Whatever she wanted to hear is what he fed her. And she took it hook, line, and sinker. Then we have Leslie at the country club doing what Leslie does. She's concerned about the event that's coming up. So she stopped the actual event planner right there in the country club and asking her all of these questions about guest registration for, the fundraiser that's coming up. And she wanted to know about seating, if she had any more seats. But the vendor, kindly told her, listen, I really deal with vendors, equipment, facilitating, just facility things, right? And she didn't care. She just kept grinding, kept asking about the tickets. And the planner told her, it won't be cheap. So she changed her mind after she found out Leslie had money, right? And Eva said it plainly a couple of scenes right before this one that Leslie doesn't actually want to support Martin. She just wants to go and stir up trouble, right? And now Eva feels like she has to watch her mom the entire event just to make sure that Leslie don't blow it up, right? Or that someone doesn't blow her up. So that was episode number 103, season 2 of Beyond the Gates. And these were my first impressions. And the show is really moving. It really is. But, I had to get on here because I really like this Heather character. The Impaler being Joey's sister, it changes the entire dynamic of what's coming. Leslie is positioning herself at Martin's event for whatever reason. Dani is watching everything with that smile. And that means she's always already several steps ahead, right? And Vanessa, she's in a relationship where she keeps getting surprised by how much this man already knows about her. And the fact that he's not telling her everything about his sister Heather lets me know how he really feels about Vanessa. I'm not sure if he's withholding the information because he's protecting his sister, or he just doesn't care enough about Vanessa to let her know the truth. But these are just my thoughts. So let me know what you're thinking down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And if you're a fan of Beyond the Gates like I am, then go ahead and sub to this channel for more videos just like this one. Thank you so much for tuning in to Ruthless TV today, you guys. And I'm going to see you on the next one.